Mahomes not wasting time. He'll throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Yellow, yellow. I go on. Hey, 43.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Mahomes. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. The tackle made by Landon Roberts.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, they're playing.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker now to kick this one away. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Hold. On.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, trio left. 390%. 13 next.
They'll go again with Jeanty. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give him a 1st down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
Las Vegas, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Smith now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give right side for Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
16.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they block well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
40.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes going to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs 1st down as he's brought to down at the 16. It goes as a gain of 8 and moves the chains.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now 14-0.
14. Raiders, nothing. Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He lets it fly for Rocket. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is Smith. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, it's a clip. Ready. Good shot. Like Jack's left. There goes shot.
Throwing now is Geno. Here's a diving catch right side. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Geno going to hand it to Genty. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot here before break. Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Hey, here we go. Slow ball. Middle. Line.
Now it's Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from fourth down to first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Smith. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Strike. 53.
Now Gino. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Raiders.
Genty will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
No touchdowns for them in the first half, but their defense kept them in this ball game. So now, maybe this can loosen them up a little because they played tight so far, and they get right back in it with a touchdown run.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 14. Raiders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. This is second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now here's Mahomes. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And not much running room down at the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So not the strongest of kicks we've seen him make, but he gets a favorable bounce, and it's 3 points all the same.
Yeah, that was one of those where he needed the 6-iron, but he pulled out the 9-iron. That one was run out of gas quickly, but he does manage to pop it over the bar.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there in the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Ready? Ready to set. Snowball, snowball.
Out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Yellow.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I don't need to.
A handoff now for Pacheco. 56 yards rushing for him now to hold the game. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, it's Pacheco. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word, but if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop, because you see the net result here. If you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is caught. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. It's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Hunt will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
No, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
They'll take over first down.